You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the four. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 set. And the basket by Lowry. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask you, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella. Hunter on the wing. Hunter on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Passes to Lowry. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young against Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Robinson. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter finds Young from deep. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Butler. And Spaz Robinson. Here's Tucker. Over Collins. Tucker can't get it to go.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Butler, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Outside Collins. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry with the ball. The pass to Tucker. Down low. It's Butler that time on the assist from Tucker.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Butler from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 5 minutes.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Young looking around. Pass to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. No good from the wing. Outside for Lowry. Over Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Tucker. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And a deep three from Young. The long distance three is buried.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Right side Lowry. Up again. Adebayo on the follow.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Young outside. And there's the pass to Collins. Kicks it to Hunter. Collins in the post. Well recovering. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Tucker. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Robinson. And a miss there off the inbound. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Miami ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here is Lowry. There's the drive. Hunter against Butler. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Hunter on the wing. Off target from three-point range. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Butler passes to Adebayo. To the inside. Nifty move. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The Hawks trail by 5. Out left to the wing. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. A three ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Pass to Young. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
It's an unfortunate part of the game. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here's Adebayo. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Bucket is good. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Pass to Chang. Inside. Gallinari. Back to Chang. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Miami leading by 8. Adebayo finds Robinson. It's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Williams passes to Herter. To end the run. And the layup is good.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough, never lost focus.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Now the pass to Adebayo. Gallinari with the steal. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Gallinari down low. Morris is there. Kaddish dishes to Jang. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Heat ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Back to Oladipo. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. Oladipo misses. Here's Reddish. And the layup falls.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
And here is Hero. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of one, they were able to end.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the point guard. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Miami has possession. Gallinari with the steal.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And so here is Miami following the three by Atlanta. Hero, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Gallinari outside. Hawks passing it around. Here's Jang for the lead. Pass to Herter. Lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss. And they're moving it up. Now, Hero. He's guarded closely. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Oladipo against Williams. Puts the move on. And Oladipo with the lane. Good. And the Heat lead by 2.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
And Williams, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. To the middle. Shots good by Dedmon.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Herter. Kept alive. Another shot. The kick out to Williams. For the lead. Knocks down the 3-ball. Williams has got 8 points.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Hero. And that one is stuffed right through. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Clint Capella with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Hawks provided us with some information. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it, as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Now Hero is following the 3-point attempt by Lou Williams. Shot clock at 6. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Over Bogdanovich. And the shot is long.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Oladipo against Young. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Down low, Collins. Oladipo with the block.
Now, you're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Now, Hero. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Dedmon. Poked away. Young outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. He kicks it to Dedmon. The dish to Morris. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat lead by 1.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Outside for Lowry. Driving in. There's the pass to Tucker. Just 3 to shoot. The 15-footer with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Tucker.
And the Heat lead by 3.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Hunter with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Young inside. And he gets it to go.
You have a slick ball handler like Trae Young. You can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Outside for Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closer. Over Okongwu. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Robinson.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And a deep 3 from Young. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Well, they're passing to Robinson. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Hunter against Butler. Over Hunter. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Can't allow Jimmy to get his way, especially when he's got this type of positioning.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Young dishes to Okongwu. Young with no one around. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 4-point Heat lead.
The little fella with the big shot. Kyle Lowry never one to shy away from the big moment.
1:51 left in the game. And Adebayo sends it back. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. From down in the low post, it goes. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Bogdanovich with it. Lowry picks him up. In the corner is Hunter. Lost Okongwu. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Shot is good off the back rim at 8. And the Heat lead by 8.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lowry against Young. Now here is Lowry. The pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler.
Solid contest from Hunter, using his length to his advantage on the defensive end.
Pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Can they get it? And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Clutch. We saw this from Hunter in college. You can trust him with the game on the line.
And so it's Miami winning this one. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our
Starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Now here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Pass to Bridges. Crowder left side. 14 feet away. Second shot opportunity. Here's Ayton. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Butler. Back to Lowry. Ball with a steal. Three-pointer, Bridges. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. And it's Miami's ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Butler. On the take. Pass to Adebayo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Outside Paul. To the paint. Out to Bridges. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. Robinson with the block.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And Booker with the jam.
From Jay Crowder.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Now Paul. Pass to Crowder. No good with a layup. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Paul. Down low. Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. And it's Adebayo off the drive.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Booker against Robinson. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam. Letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Paul with a steal. Crowder inside. Checked by Tucker. Booker against Lowry. The 6-footer. No good on the shot. And the Heat going the other way now. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's the rejection. Paul with it. Now guarded by Butler. For 3, Bridges. And the Suns miss again. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Here's Lowry. Uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been a consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Is covered by Ayton. The fader. Adebayo, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Bridges passes to Paul. Out to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here comes the break. Butler Butler, good.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Bridges. 3 on the clock. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Robinson. Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's a little nastiness to Jimmy Butler's game. He says, you want me to get close to the cup? I got that.
Lowry against Paul. To the middle. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Paul.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Robinson against Booker. Outside Tucker. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close. Well, can we remember the guy's got a 40-inch vertical? I'll tell you, he does his best work in the air, I think.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Booker. That shot off the mark. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Pass to Lowry. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bridges against Butler. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Miami. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. To the inside. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Paul passes to Booker. Fires from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Lowry outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 7.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the 3 look over the course of his career? So confident.
It's Bridges on the wing. Inside. With the floater. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami the other way now. For 3, Robinson. The drive by Butler. Here's Tucker. Nice move. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
That's how you do it. The D looked helpless on that possession.
1:07 left in the first half. Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Lowry. The 3 ball. They get it back.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Ayton. Adebayo, no good. The Suns trailing. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Back to Paul. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Oladipo outside. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morris. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Right side Johnson. Here's Payne. Over Oladipo.
Aggressive defense by Morris right.
And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that does it for our...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Victor Oladipo, Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Strus in at the 3. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's Strus. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. The Suns clear it.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
To the inside. Pass to Saric. Back to Ayton. Here's Shamet. Poke loose. Payne with it. Now Oladipo defending. Here's Shamet, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Miami ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Oladipo against Payne. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Heat lead by 9.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Payne. Oladipo with the rebound. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Up top Hero from outside the arc. And no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Launches it. Hero, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Payne finds Ayton. Outside Johnson. Wide open. Second chance effort. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oladipo outside with the drive. And he's going, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Kaminsky comes in for Šarić. Payne, the pass to McGee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris against Kaminsky. Outside Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here he goes. That shot missing. And Miami the other way now. For 3, Oladipo. And again, the Heat missing. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Shaman. Left side, Johnson.
Max Bruce. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Shaman. 5 on the clock. Back to McGee. Here's Shaman. He's guarded by Hero. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Shaman's got his first bucket in this one. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Drives to the hoop. The layup misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Johnson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Kaminsky. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Hero. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Payne with it. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Another shot. The basket drops, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Victor Oladipo. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Butler's shot is good.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
And so it's the Miami Heat. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat with the lead. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's Butler off the drive. Ooh, McGee with the block. Booker against Robinson. Pass to Paul. Right side Booker. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up to the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Paul passes to Booker. Driving in. And Booker with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And here's Booker. Bridges outside. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter on the wing. Crowder. And stolen by Adebayo.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
Out to Lowry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 11-point Miami lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
And it's Robinson penetrating, and that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Assist goes to
Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to McGee. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Now here's Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Paul passes to Booker. And the shot no good. A bit short. McGee with a steal. Here's Paul. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And Lowry gets doubled. Outside Butler. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Right side Booker. From deep. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by McGee.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
First team
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Backcourt violation. Suns ball.
Lowry against Paul. 1:10 left in the game. No good on the triple. The Heat have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Brad.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Bam Adebayo.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now Tucker. for Miami as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Ayton gets double teamed. And there's Booker on the assist by Ayton. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Paul outside. Over to the left wing. Ayton kicks to Booker. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Inside. Capella with the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break. The Hawks out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Phoenix ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Paul outside. Here's the 3. And the Suns miss again. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Capella, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Young against Paul. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul dishes to Booker. And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the inside. It's tipped. Paul with the steal. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Poke loose. And stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Bridges inside. Working on Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul finds Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Hunter on the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Crowder. Down low. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Passes to Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. On the wing, Booker. Back to Bridges. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Here's Crowder. And it's all evened up.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel like stopping.
That puts them in the lead.
Yeah, and CP3 feeling confident right now. Got to respect him the next time if you're defending him.
Young looking around. The Hawks again can't hit. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Phoenix. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Crowder finds Booker. Back to Crowder. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks trailing. From deep, Collins score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
John Collins continuing to show that he's willing to work on that three-point range.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Paul. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Now Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 6.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Paul outside. Bridges finds Paul. For the 3. And the Suns get it back. Booker the pass to Paul. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Suns trail by 5. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call. And those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Booker outside. Pass to Crowder. Paul outside. Pocket 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. And Young, here we go. It's tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Ball finds Crowder. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his first basket.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Payne dishes to Johnson. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Williams looking over the floor. From downtown. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gorgie Dang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Saric kicks to McGee. Payne passes to Johnson. And the 3 ball is good. Johnson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. Lays it up and banks it in.
With focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having to overcome a lot of physical defense.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Suns moving the ball around. Payne finds Saric. In the corner. Shamet with it. Payne with it. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And here's Payne. He kicks to Saric. Driving to the basket. He dishes it to McGee. Gallinari against Saric. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. It's not going to go for him. And McGee kicks to Shamet. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. To the paint and stolen by Payne. One-on-one fast break. Passes it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Herder passes to Chang, and finished off by Chang.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herder is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
The Hawks leading by 5. The feed to Jang. Gallinari outside. And the 3 off target. Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Payne looking around. Out to Sharch. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Sharge outside. Launches a 3.
And it's always great to see Gallo play that kind of defense, stepping up to the challenge.
Pass to Reddish. Feeds it to Jang. Out to Gallinari. Here's Herder. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Jang with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Here's Sharch. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta leading by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul against Hunter. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Chris Paul.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Young against Paul. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Here's Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker dishes to Ayton. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Young pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Booker finds Paul. Six on the shot clock to tie it up. He's off on that one.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Shot by Collins, no good. Suns trail by 3. Kicks it out to Booker. Bridges attacking. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Tries again. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Bridges. Hunter on the wing. The pass to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Collins. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they double up Paul. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Bridges misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Young finds Collins. Hands the shot from the wing. And the Hawks lead by 5.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Paul against Young. Bridges left side. Ayton up top. They need this one. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. The kick out to Young. Nailed from three-point land. And it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Collins against Crowder. Young fires away from outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Paul outside. Can't connect.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich, and it's Hunter in at small forward. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Adebayo.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Young, the pass to Collins. Now Young. He's guarded by Lowry. And here's Collins for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the Hawks call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here's Young. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he drives in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Robinson. No good there. Capella with the defensive effort. Hunter passes to Collins. kick to Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Driving to the basket. And foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Duncan Robinson. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Young. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Adebayo. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fades. Capella with a rebound.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
That puts him in the lead.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow.
Now Young, outside Bogdanovich. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Now here's Lowry. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
And here's Young. He takes it in. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. That three's off the mark. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall, and he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Lowry, the pass to Butler.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Outside Young. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Young. That one off the back iron and out. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Capella. Collins with it. And it's Capella with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Well, a good play. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. And And a nice finish on the layup.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Pass to Capella. Adebayo against Young. Young drawing the double team. For three, Collins drills it from deep. Collins has got 6.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hunter. And the Hawks with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Butler on the wing. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the left wing. And Young, the bucket on the assist by Collins. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo up top. Butler on the wing. Here's Tucker. Stolen by Collins. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Who poked away. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their 3-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Williams on the wing. Back to Herter. From the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Right side Tucker. Miami, no good that time either.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Williams against Robinson. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Williams against Oladipo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Oladipo's got his first basket.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Hunter's checked in for Williams. Here's Hunter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What an athlete. Love seeing Hunter get up for that flush.
Oladipo against Hunter. Hero for three. The Heat rebound. Atlanta's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Here's the thing. Gallinari's a tricky cover. One year he went to the line more than 8 times a game.
And so he hits both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Oladipo finds Hero. 17 seconds left in the first half of this game. Count it. Good.
That's his signature move, Tyler Hero, using the screen to create just enough separation.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Off target from outside. And so it's Atlanta closing out. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Outside Herter. Back to Hunter. Driving inside. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. Clock at 4. Here's Herter. The offensive rebound.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there it is for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Hawks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Hunter. Pass to Reddish. It's Herter on the wing. Left side Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Gallinari. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Capella, he's checked in for Jang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herter. And it's Trae Young in for Reddish. Stolen by Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Knocks down the long J. And now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Dedmon, guarded by Capella. Oladipo against Young. Pass to Strus. Here's Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Back to Dedmon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Now Young. He's got 9. Now here's Collins. The kick out to Young. The putback. controls the rebound and the putback. Capella's gotten his second bucket.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
2 minutes.
Oladipo outside. No good from outside. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Hero. He has 7. Dedmon, 4-3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Hunter finds Collins. Outside Hunter. Young from long range knocks it down from distance. Young's got 12 points. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Young. From deep three-point range. And they get it back. Collins, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Young. 12 points for him. Pass to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
First team foul. Key substitution.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Capella with it. Hounded by Adebayo. Collins. 4 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Butler. Adebayo up top. For 3, Lowry. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, a clear. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So it's Miami now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Young with it. There's the drive. That one falls. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young against Lowry. Here's the 3. Here's Adebayo. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Young with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Reddish. And here's Capella. Shot from 16. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so they foul intentionally. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lowry against Young. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Outside Hunter. Back to Young. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. Collins has got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Butler. The 3 is up. Here's Robinson. What a terrific move that is. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Capella with it. Back to Young. And it goes. That makes it 9 for 13 now.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Lowry against Young. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Shoots a fadeaway. That one a little long.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Left side Young. Off the mark there with a 3. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Adebayo, no good. The Hawks leading. Young with it, now guarded by Butler. To the inside. Hunter passes to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
That one on Young.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Young. Hunter on the wing. Now Collins. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now Robinson. And here's Adebayo. Guarded by Capella. Stolen by Capella. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Even early. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do.
What a wonderful view of the light. And David.
Kevin, thanks.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center, walking down the middle. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineup. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Paul passes to Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Paul with the ball. He kicks to Ayton. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Butler. Here he goes. Here's Adebayo. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised, he is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Robinson. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Butler out to the right wing. Ayton against Lowry. 6 to shoot. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Over Ayton. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. The putback, and Butler with his second chance points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Booker outside. Bridges outside to the right side. Here's Ayton. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the arm there. Nicely done.
Free throw no good for Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Booker up top, guarded by Robinson. Pass to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. He's all alone. Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside Lowry. A nice shot by Tucker.
That was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Paul. The Heat getting the bucket. The Suns need to get a shot off. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Lowry has the open look. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. Butler goes in. Outside for Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Booker outside. Bridges right side. Halt the run. Suns keep it alive. The kick out to Crowder. Lets the three fly. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And slam dunk by Butler.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to.
And so it's the Miami Heat up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Heat?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Suns trail by 12. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. And there's the foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Ball against Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here is Paul. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
Now Lowry. He has 5. Robinson misses.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it to Ayton. Paul outside. Off target with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And that one, good.
When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Stolen by Robinson. Now running, here comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. Goes up, and Adebayo throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And the pass to Booker. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Crowder dishes to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Up top, Tucker. Defended by Crowder. Three-pointer, Lowry. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. Shoots. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First team foul.
The Heat leading by 12.
Substitution for the Suns.
Oladipo finds Hero. From deep three-point range, Payne grabs the board. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson. Off on the layup. Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Hero controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Payne kicks to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. Here's Hero. This one for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Shamet, the pass to Johnson. Here's McGee. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. Doesn't go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Hero with it. He's got 5. Back to Oladipo. Here's Morris. Dedmon trying to break free. Morris, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Down by 15. Payne with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Shamet kicks to McGee. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Hero.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Johnson. The 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Miami leading by 15. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
They get it back. Dedmon. And here is Hero. He has 5. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Kaminsky. On the wing, Johnson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kaminsky finds Johnson. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now, Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Hero passes to Strus. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Feeds it to Payne. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Phoenix, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. The Heat leading by 10. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Oladipo with the ball. Working on Payne. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. So the wing on the left. Back to Johnson. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. To the paint. And it's sent back by Morris.
And when Morris is protecting the rim with that kind of effort, what a lift for his group.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Payne passes to Johnson. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. And it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. No hero. He's got 10. Was shot missing. And here's the fast break. Here's Johnson. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Johnson's got his second basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so it's the Miami. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Suns trail by 13. Crowder finds Booker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Heat shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Bridges. The dish to Crowder. Paul outside. Fires the 3. Back to Crowder from past the arc. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Lowry against Paul. The 3. And Kyle Lowry. Good for 3. And the Heat lead by 15.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Lowry against Paul. In the corner, it's Robinson. Lowry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. And Booker kicks to Bridges. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bridges dishes to Paul. Back to Bridges.
And they've fallen completely out of sync here offensively. I'm not seeing nearly the same movement or flow that we saw in that first half. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Butler. Nice to the hoop. Good ball movement here by Miami. And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. Clock at 4. Lowry inside the line. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Suns trail by 10. Bridges, right side. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Crowder from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer, Lowry. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. Back to Butler. Pocket 6. From deep. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Miami.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyle Lowry.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Passes it to Tucker. Shoots a fader. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Now here's Butler. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.